What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I'm sorry for the lack of videos on my channel and for the lack of content. I went out the first day of rifle season, saw one doe, and I saw about 7 different people chasing that same doe. And I went the last day of rifle season for about an hour and a half maybe. But I think what it came down to is I was just exhausted. Self-filming is tough. It really is. It's a lot to plan. It's a lot to get set up. And I think I just wanted to take a break for a little bit. Spend time with my family, obviously, and get some things done. I did a lot of Christmas shopping and everything. Which, by the way, Merry Christmas to everybody. And Happy New Year also. I keep talking about these videos that I want to make of why I pick certain areas, what attracts me to them, and etc. etc. I am making them videos, I promise. I'm gonna work on them tonight also. And with that being said, I'm on my way right now to scout a new area to me. Still public land. That's all I've been doing is public land hunting. I don't own any land, obviously. I know people that do, but I don't want to hunt their property. It just feels like a reach out, you know what I mean? Like a gimme. So, what I plan on doing now within the last half hour of daylight I have is to try to get to a certain spot on this place I found on my onX. It's public land. It's surrounded by people who own the land, obviously. But there's just one spot I want to get to. It's right next to a farm, right next to agricultural. So I'm hoping if I'm back far enough and if it's cleared out enough, the trees are going to be bare, but hopefully we can make it happen during late season. So I'm about to park my truck, get my stuff set up, and pray my batteries are still good in my camera. So I feel like I should have more to say, but I don't. Exciting news. TAC is coming back to Seven Springs again, June 2nd to the 5th. So I'll be there for that. I might do all 4 days this year. I'm going to try to go early though, 7 a.m. because last year it was packed. It was busy. I couldn't really get any good footage. I was by myself pretty much. But I did end up making friends with these two awesome dudes from Maryland who own a deer camp in Hyman. Right next to Shawnee Lake. Excuse me. And there might be a video in that in itself. I can't say too much. I don't want to say like, oh, I'm going to go shoot these massive deer, because I probably not going to. But I'm going to get up with them again this year during TAC. I got a couple guys that I work with. They want to go with me to TAC this year, so I got a lot of stuff coming next year, I promise. This year was kind of like a feeler, you know, trying to feel out for the YouTube stuff and self-filming and Instagram and all this other jazz. But without further ado, we are here at the pull-off spot right next to a river. And the river looks pretty low, so maybe I'll rock the river up. Hopefully. That's what we're going to try to do. So give me a minute, let me get everything set up, and then I'll be right back with you guys. All right, everybody. Not halfway to where I want to go, and I found a bunch of this. Like, this looks like a pretty decent spot, actually. There's not much going on, but it's tons of trees, you know. Pretty flat. There's a little river right there. So I dropped the pin. Oh, I thought I just saw a deer come through the water. I dropped the pin here. I found a decent tree. I might be able to get into a saddle. This tree right here, actually. This one. Go up there about 20 feet, whack one maybe, hopefully. But we're gonna keep moving and get this camera set up. I'm gonna sit myself in the face, get this camera set up. So stay tuned. So I think I kind of messed up. I didn't bring a light, and we're losing daylight fast. But on the good news, I found this quad trail right there. It goes as far back as you want to go. So we're gonna use this to walk back pretty quick. And there's a river. So, sorry, I have not strep throat, but I have a sore throat really bad. But we're gonna use this to get back as far as we can. And then we're gonna bail off and get to the spot I wanna go. Problem is, it's up that hill. So, but I have my phone, which is good, I guess. Things you do for deer hunting. Oh, sorry guys. Things you do for deer hunting, huh? Love the taste of that venison. Do anything for that venison. It's pretty back here though. All the water's froze. Makes it a little bit quieter to walk. I'm just trudging, trying to get back to where I want to go before it gets too dark. Lots of tracks, which is good. Gotta hustle, baby. Gotta hustle. Hopefully this all works out. I mean, let's hope for the best, right? Keep positive. Keep it open. Come on. Jump over that. Look how pretty. Look at that. Beautiful. There's water. It's running off the thing. Oh, there's a river bottom right there. Look at that down there. That might be a good spot. I'll have to throw a pin down real quick. Catch you guys in a minute. Alright. We're getting close. We're getting closer. Man, is it thick in here though. Ooh, look at a hike. This is what the deer like. Thick stuff people can't get into. Hopefully it starts to clear up a little bit. I passed a bunch of good spots already. When I mean a bunch of good spots, I mean like open with some deer trails, deer markings around it. But I've marked all of them on my own eggs. Here's another one. Probably would be decent. Little river. Let's go over here, get across it. Losing daylight. It's making me nervous. Oh, Jesus, golly. Oh, it's gonna be deep. Please don't be deep. There's a good deer splint. Right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Jeez, oh man, guys. Boys and girls of all ages. I just want to get this camera up and get the heck out of here so I can talk to the back of the truck safely. It's a good tree. So, we have a hike. We have a decent hike to go. Well, to get here, we need a day to get up here. But, go where nobody else goes. That's where the deer are. Hopefully. If I'm lucky enough to harvest one up here, I don't know how I'm gonna get it. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. All right, guys, give me 1 minute. Talk to you again. All right, we got the camera up, waiting for all the red lights to go off of it. Let me know we're good to go. And then we are going to make a mock scrape and pee in it. Lights are off. Shut her up. Okay. All right. off like that. That's fine. Let's do this one. God dang. That's fine. Okay. Now what I do this for is to simulate a mature buck was here. So there's that. All right. I'm peeing this, and then we're gonna get the heck out of here. Look at that beautiful sunset. Say hi to the camera. There you are. Just saw the flash. Hey, baby. All right, it's time to get the heck out of here, dude. I don't mind being in the woods in the dark, but whoops, I don't mind it, but it's a little eerie in a new spot. You don't really know. So we got our spots checked out. It's gonna be a freaking hike to get up here, which is gonna be a pain. And I don't know what kind of spot this is gonna be, daylight or evening. There's a tree right behind the camera. It's a three-way tree. I call them three-way trees. Same root. 3 separate trees grow out of the ground. Check our back just to make sure. Okay, we're good. One of the trees is bare. The other 2 have some limbs on them and whatnot. But whoa! Pay attention. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna use my Onyx map. I'm gonna get the heck out of here, and I will meet you back at the truck later. All right, everybody. So made it back to the truck. I'm trying to figure out. There we go. There we go. It's like a spotlight. We made it back to the truck. I found a quad trail, and I want to think the quad trail goes to the place where I put my camera. I found a lot of good sign. I found a lot of good spots I could hunt on public land, which is good. I found 2 river bottoms. One's a little thick, one's a little bit more open by the river. Probably 50 yards away from the river, which is good because deer will usually travel in there because it's softer and nobody really wants to go down there and get their feet wet, you know. Not as much pressure in river bottoms. A lot of big bucks will travel there at night, and there's water there. There's usually food. But I went up on top of the hill on a ridge, and I jumped something. I don't know what it was. I heard it running away. It sounded like a deer, but I'm not sure. It's probably about 100 yards away from agriculture. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to have a clip of videos of why I chose certain spots, like I said, and what attracted me to them. I'm going to need a day to get up here and a good couple hours, which is okay and it is not okay. Like, for me to be up here before daylight hits, and for being a new area, I'm probably going to need an hour and a half. Something like that. But, look at my nose casting the shadow. Big nose. Where I put my camera at, I broke a branch, licking branch, and I made a monk scrape. I peed in it. And hopefully that'll catch something on camera. That'll bring something in. And behind the camera is a 3-way tree. I call them 3-way trees. Same root, excuse me, same root, but it has 3 trees coming out of it. And the middle one is bare. So what I'm going to try to do is get in that bare tree, obviously, and maybe wedge myself in there if I can. But we'll see. I'm not going to think about that right now. I'm going to think about it, but not as much because it's the holidays, like I said. So, with that being said, thank you for coming with me on my scout. I feel like we found a bunch of good stuff. I found some areas down here on the river bottom. I found a quad trail, which is okay. Doesn't look like it's been used for a while, which is good. Found a lot of rubs, actually. So, secondary rut might be happening. We don't know. Well, we just gotta hope, you know? And when worst comes to worst, if I have to, I can move up on top of that ridge some more and get closer to that agriculture. I don't know what it is. I might maybe even go ask the farmer, the landowner, if I can hunt his property. But that's all in a day's work. So, I will catch you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas.